Hi guys, it's Thomas here, and as promised, I'm going to show you today some of the White Forest combos. First, let's go with something easy. A two-card combo, 1.5 technically, Asteria, and a spell or trap, that will be the discard. First, let's normal summon Asteria, activate effect, send a spell to summon a Sylphie from deck. Sylphie effect will add a Whitewood spell in this case, and next we're going to synchro summon using the two monster into Ursiela. We're going to discard the spell, add the trap. In the next chain we will have a couple of effects. Spell Chailing One to set itself, Asteria to summon herself, since a spell trap went to the graveyard by effect of monster. Next we're going to activate Legend to add a White Forest. We will add Reset, and we will synchro summon using a synchro tuner into Diabel, and this will allow us to add back the legend from the graveyard to their end. We will activate Reset to send Woes, the trap, summon herself, and add Arsia from deck to end. Woes, activating the graveyard to set itself. Next, we're going to summon Ursia, and link summon with air and reset into an IP Masquerena. Here we have quite a lot of formidable interaction. We have still Ursiela in the graveyard, and when we pass, our opponent will draw and probably will normal summon a monster bigger than Masquerena without activate effect to not let us activate Diabel, and then declare battle. That's fine with us, because in battle we can Ursia or Sylve to put back Ursiela, and then activate Woes. Woes will allow us to summon, for example, Asteria, and then we will be able to synchro summon into Silvera to put the opponent's monster face down and still retain Masquerena. And when our opponent will go to main 2, then we will be able to use Masquerena whatever we want. And also Diabel can summon a Formula Synchron and go into a Chaos Angel. For the second combo we will have the same requirement, but since it's very similar, I'm going to let it go and I will stop when it changes. Here we summoned a Madima Dragon, and we are going to activate the effect in the graveyard of Ursia to special summon herself. Then we can activate Madima Dragon to special summon by fusion a Makaba. And here we have a legend in hand that we can discard for Makaba, will set itself, and we will be able to send it for Diabel. For the third combo, we will once again have Asteria and a spell. Here, instead of doing a IP or a Madragon, we're going to summon a Visas Armitara. Visas will trigger to add a spell trap with Visas Starfrost, and in this case it will be Vanadium Reframing. That says, when a spell trap card or a monster effect is activated while you control a synchro monster, negate the activation. The rest of the text, unless we have him on board, will not really matter. It does or doesn't destroy. But this is a Omni negate and we are not done. We can use Armitara and reset to summon a Blackwing Assault Dragon. This monster says that each time the opponent activates a monster effect, we can place on him a Black Feather counter, and at resolution it deals 700 to the opponent, and during the opponent's turn you can tribute quick effect discard with 4 or more Black Feather counter on it, destroy all cards on the field. For this combo we're going to start with Reset instead of Asteria. Activate Reset, send Prosperity, special summon, add Sylph. Next we're going to normal summon Sylph effect, add the spell. Synchro summon a level 6 in Ursiela, discard legend, add the trap. Legend effect to set itself. Then we activate legend to add a Ursia. Special summon Ursia with effect. Set Woos, Ursia effect to send Woos and draw a card. Woos effect to set itself. And then we're going to link summon an IP Masquerena. Now, this seems pretty docile or ineffective, but we have Ursia and Sylvie that can special summon themselves. If we special summon a tuner during the opponent turn, reset is going to go back to hand. And when our opponent, for example, threatens IP Masquerena, we can special summon one of these, activate Woos to special summon Asteria from deck, then synchro summon into Silvera to book. Our opponent will go to main phase 2, and then we can use freely IP, use Silvera to go into Little Knight, banish something, and later banish something else. Now for some more powerful and complicated combo, we can see a 2-card combo with Asteria and Toy Box. We will activate Toy Box to set up to 2 toy. Next we will summon Asteria and we will send Toy Soldier to special summon Sylvie from deck. Toy Soldier 1, Sylvie 2, to play around an hypothetic Ghost Bell maybe. Add Legend, and Toy Soldier will special summon itself. Since we control Toy Box, we can add a level 4 light in Ursia, extender that we will use later. Next, we're going to synchro summon Sylphie and Asteria into Ursiela. Activate Ursiela effect, discard legend from hand to add Woos, the trap. We will trigger Chainlink 1 legend, Chainlink 2 Asteria, still for the same reason of Bell, or Schoolmeister I guess, because we care more about adding back the spell. We will activate legend from the back row to add a reset, and next we're going to synchro summon the Ursiela and the Asteria into a Diabel. Since we used a synchro tuner, we are able to activate Diabel to add legend to end. Next we activate reset by sending Vows. Reset will add a follow-up, in this case I add Asteria, and the Vows will trigger in the graveyard to set itself back. Summon Ursia, since we control some White Forest monsters. Ursia to send a toy to draw a card, toy effect to special summon itself. Link summon reset and the Toy Soldier into IP Masquerena, and then synchro summon the Toy Tank and the Ursia into Visas Armitara. Next, we're going to activate Visas Armitara to add the Managium Reframing as an Omni Negate. And here we have quite a lot of resources. We have a toy box for next turn because it sets also from the graveyard. We have the Sylvie and the Ursia in the graveyard that can special summon themselves by shuffling Ursiela or Diabel. And this allows us, for example, to add back Reset and activate Woes to summon another Sylvie that can add and synchro with the two already on board. And if we want for some reason to keep Amritara on board for the pop, we can use those with Masquerina. For the next combo, I will show a variation on the handboard, and it requires the same cards, a Styria and a toy box. Here we summon Armitara first, activate effect to add a reframing, and then we activate Toy Tank to special summon from graveyard a level 4 tuner to use with Reset to special summon a Muddy Mad Dragon. Next, we're going to activate Muddy Mad Dragon effect to fuse himself and Visas Amritara to fusion summon a invoked Makaba, since reframing only needs a synchro on board and we still have Diabel. And since Diabel added back from graveyard a legend and we are able to add a monster for follow-up, Makaba can be a monster negate or a spell negate. We have reframing as a omni negate, Woes that can summon one of the two synchro of the archetype, Silvera, or when we put him back, Ursiela. For this combo we will need Reset and Toy Box. Let's activate Toy Box to set both Toy, as always, Tank and Soldier. Reset in hand to send a Soldier to summon herself and add Asteria. Toy will activate to special summon itself and activate to add a level 4 since we have Toy Box and it's Ursia. We're going to normal summon Asteria, effect send Tank, summon Sylve, Sylvie 1, Tank 2, Tank special summon itself, Sylvie add Legend, synchro summon into Ursiela, discard Legend, add Vaus, Legend, sets itself, activate itself, add a follow-up, synchro summon into Diabel, add back Legend, special summon Ursiela to send Vaus and draw one, Vaus and Asteria special summon, Vaus set itself back, synchro summon Visas Amritara, add reframing, special summon Sylvie by shuffling the synchro, Sylvie and Asteria into Muddy Mad Dragon, Muddy Mad Dragon into a Makaba with a tank. This will be the second to last combo in the video, and here I want to show that also Sylph can do a pretty good job with the Toy Soldier engine. Let's start. We're going to normal summon Sylph, effect, add legend, set, activate legend, add reset, from hand after setting Toy Soldier, reset at Asteria, Toy Soldier, activate to summon himself, effect to add the toy box. We are going to activate toy box to set a Toy Soldier and a toy tank. Synchro summon with reset and Sylvie into Ursiela. Ursiela sends toy tank to add Vaus, toy tank to summon. Next, toy tank to tribute to special summon from hand Asteria, since we have already normal summon. Set Vaus, Asteria effect, send Vaus to special summon Ursia, Vaus to set itself back. Synchro summon Diabel with Asteria, Diabel add legend back. Set Ursia, send legend effect and Asteria effect to special summon, draw one. Synchro summon into Visas Amritara to add reframing, and then link summon into IP with Armitara and Asteria. Here we have still the Ursiel in the graveyard and the two that can shuffle her to special summon themselves, and this is IP that's protected from attack by Toy Box, since we have still a Toy Soldier, and if the opponent goes to bat with one monster and tries to attack IP, we can Toy Box, pop Toy Soldier summon, add, and pop his monster, and we protect Masquerena. We have the Omni Negate. This will help to summon a White Forest Synchro. This will be the last combo of the video, and here I will show that even Ursia with the toy engine can do something. It will not be as flashy as the other, but still it's better than nothing. We will set Toy Soldier, summon, Ursia, effect, send Toy Soldier to draw a card, Toy Soldier effect, summon, effect to add Toy Box, activate Toy Box, activate effect to set a Toy Soldier and a Toy Tank. We will synchro summon into Diabel and pass the turn. Now, during our opponent turn, when he activates something, we will be able to activate Diabel to send a Toy Soldier and summon, for example, a Silvera, or a Formula, or a Ursiela. Ursiela would be able to send a Toy Tank that will special summon itself and add a Veiler, but since we are low on resources, we are probably going to summon the Book of Eclipse. But this still grants us follow-up, because we can add a Sylvie with this Toy Soldier and a Book of Eclipse.